Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is the last day of September 30th. Tomorrow looks like the weather's going to tell us that fall is here. I think I saw a high of 67 for tomorrow, so temperatures are dropping a little bit. It's been beautiful. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I had a great time. Hi, Susie. Thanks for joining. All right, let me get everybody up here on my laptop so that I can watch for comments. Okay, let me know what you did this weekend. Hubby Tony was gone on a guy's weekend camping with his dad and our son and grandson. And then the two older grandsons joined them for the day on Saturday and did some hiking and some swimming. So the girls decided we needed a girls' weekend. So my daughter-in-law and granddaughter came down from Minnesota. They got here at like 1:45 Saturday morning. So it was a late night, but we got up Saturday morning. They got here Friday night, yeah. We got up Saturday morning and headed to Elkhorn to a glass fusion studio, and we made coasters. And so we don't get to see them right now. And it's so funny because when you first do it, if you've never done it, when you first get it all done and you cut your pieces and you glue it together, it really looks kind of dorky looking. And then they melt it and everything blends together, and it was wonderful. I can't wait to see what they look like when they're all done. Then we went to Starbucks, and my granddaughter bought a craft kit along for us to do. And I should have thought of this earlier. We each made hats, party hats for Halloween. So then we stopped at the grocery store with our party hats on, little witches hats, and had a good time doing that. Of course, had some little Starbucks. And then we came home and made snacks for dinner. So we had nacho dip and buffalo chicken dip. Let's see, what else did we have along? Oh, then I made some soup, so there was like something a little better. And then we had caramel apple buffet. So my daughter cut up apples and we skewered them and put them in caramel sauce, and then we had all the toppings. And then we also did a craft kit. I got these on a clearance thing on Annie's Crafts online. This kit was only $5. So it's a whole big banner. It says thankful on this side, and you turn it over and it says joyful on the other side, which I have to do a little adjusting because I don't like how it's hanging right now. But we had a good time doing that, and she had a blast. Evie will be 12 in November. So she had so much fun. She can't wait till girls' weekend next year. So we started a new tradition for that. Okay, so it's the last day of September. It's the last day of our Stampin' Up! Year, which doesn't mean much except to the demonstrators in the group. We start all over. Tomorrow is, it's not backwards on my end, Linda, just on the screen. So tomorrow is October 1st. It is the start of our Stampin' Up! Year. It is also, let's see, I made notes because I knew I wouldn't remember them all. There are two new kits coming out tomorrow. One is called Alpine Air Cards. It's a kit that makes, I think they said 9 cards, and they are beautiful scenery cards. Really, really pretty. And the other one is a journal kit, which is a really nice spiral bound book that has stickers and embellishments and things to turn it into a scrapbook. So that will be a fun one. It's also kit sale time. So the month of October, I don't know yet. I did not hear what the deal on the kits. Last time there were some kits up to, I think, 30% off. So we'll have to look tomorrow morning. Thank you, Deb. We'll have to look tomorrow morning to see what the kit sale is. But most of the kits that have been available will be on sale. So it's a great time to stock up. Think about some Christmas presents that you can give. Again, I will probably get one for one or two of my nieces, and then for my granddaughter also, so that she has some other things to do when we're not together. So that's fun. Think about, there's a couple of Christmas card ones, so it'll be a quick, easy way to make some Christmas cards. If you have lots you need to do, last year's Christmas kits were awesome. Then it's also new starter kit promotion. $99. Normally you get to choose $125 in your kit. And the month of October, you get to choose $155. So you get $30 extra dollars. So that's awesome. Okay, off to the side. I'm seeing lots of comments and looks like lots of card making was done over the weekend. That's awesome. Don't forget, I do comments. I do 2 drawings a week. Okay. And the first one are the adhesive backed pearl trios. So it's in 3 different colors. And the lucky winner, and I'm not sure I have her name spelled right, but Ruth Sure. So Ruth, I will be popping these. I will be getting caught up on the mail things that have not gone out yet. You guys have been so patient. It's been a little crazy schedule around here. And the second one are the iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And Sheila Stevens, these are for you. So I will get these popped out in the mail to you. Something else just tripped my trigger that I forgot to say. Oh, today's your last day. You still have a couple hours or a few hours, 5 hours left to post your September card sketch challenge. I believe, and I'm not positive because I lost count over the weekend, I believe we're at 24. Yay! So how about one more person? Let's hit 25. Okay, one more person. If you have not, Marianne, Diane, Tina E, get a card and get it posted. Email it to me and we'll get it on there and we can hit 25. If we hit 25, I may give 3 gift certificates this time. We'll see how we do, okay? I got to see what I have for money to be able to do. Teresa, you did get yours done, and I got that posted for you. That was awesome. Thank you. The cards are wonderful again this month. You guys are just making me so proud with the cards that you're posting. It's so much fun. Okay, so last day of September, moving into October. So, of course, I'm going to play with some Halloween again, okay? I love the Halloween colors in the Memory and More kits. I got just the designer paper. Look at how cool that is. I think I shared the whole package with you before. This one is fun with stacks of books, spells and potions, and fun little Harry Potter type cards. Pumpkin on the other side, and then this one's just got some fun blue. So can be non-Christmas or non-Halloween looking also. Okay, then I also used the Playful Ghosts stamp set. We've used that a few times too. That's the only Halloween one that I have. But it works so well for everything that I want to do. That paper is so much fun. I absolutely love it. Okay, so at an event last weekend, I guess, one of the display stampers, Roseanne, I hope you're with us tonight, did a display of some really amazing cards and projects and things that she designed. But she had talked about that she was trying a spinner card and she wasn't getting what she wanted. And I thought, it's been a long time since I did an interactive type card. So, Roseanne, we're going to do a spinner card just for you tonight. Okay? So let me get my camera switched around. I'm trying to get a little bit closer. So let's see if this works, so that you're not seeing all the stuff. Okay, camera's coming back up, so it's going to get a little shaky. Okay, I think I got a little bit of a glare there, but I think that's going to work. Okay, here's the new host code. I went ahead and did it a day early. So, hi, Sheila. Thanks for joining. I just called your name for one of the comment winners from last week. So I'll be getting a little goodie out in the mail to you. But again, this is the host code that we're going to use now starting tomorrow. Any orders you do tonight, you can still do that one too. Okay. Okay. So again, we're going to use the Playful Ghosts stamp set. Oh, and I've got some really bad glare on there. Okay. All right. And we're using, like I said, the Halloween Memories scrapbooking paper. Okay. So we are starting with, actually, let's show you what we're doing. Okay, here's my card. And what you do, it's a spinner card. So you spin it really good, get it nice and tight, and you stick it in the envelope. And you mail it to your recipient. And the recipient gets it, and they open the card, and the pumpkin twirls around. Okay? So it's suspended on a string in the middle. Okay? So we're starting with thick basic white. That looks taller. That is 5.5 by 8.5. It's scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so we're going to start out just like always. And we are going to get it really good. Good. You guys are liking it. Yay. Well, Lou, I'm sorry you're having a hard time finding me. What I tell everybody, best thing to do is follow my Stamp with Peggy page. Okay, it's not my group, it's my page that I go live on. And then you should get notifications when I go live. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I have a piece of basic black that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of designer paper that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So it's just a tad smaller. Okay, so we are going to start out by adhering, and I know this one's going to kind of freak you guys out because it's going to be a thick layer, but it's going to work. Okay. Frog in my throat. Gotta love these allergies right now, right? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not alone in that. I know I'm not alone with people at work. My eyes were so itchy this weekend. It was awful. Okay. I am not going to adhere it onto here quite yet. Okay. But I am going to open this back up, and I'm going to lay it on there. And then where did I put, there it is, my cover-up Post-it tape. I have a very well-used one, so I know that it's going to lift up nice and easy. But for right now, I'm just going to tape that into place. We are going to bring our cut and emboss machine up here. And I don't know if I can do it sideways. Let's see. Oh, I just crinkled. Okay, well, that is really close, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can adjust that just a little bit. Okay. All right. So we've got our regular layer. Well, that's going to shimmy around a little bit. So I guess we're going to have one that's a little stickier. So we make sure that that stays in place. Okay. Using my Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm using the largest circle. Okay. And I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to get some more tape, and I'm going to tape that into place. And I want to leave some space down here for my greeting. Okay. So we're going to tape that down, and then we're going to put our plate on top. And just to kind of make sure that I don't get it, it still will a little bit, but I'm kind of putting it right at the crease line. You don't have to, but I was trying to avoid getting any extra creases in my cardstock. Okay. And so then we're going to turn it through, and it's going to be a tight fit because remember, I've got 2 full layers of cardstock. Okay. So we're going through, and we're going to come back again. You like that crack pop sound? Kind of scares some of them. Okay. It is making my inside card a little bit crinkly, but that's okay. Oh, and it's working great. Okay. Let's get this out of the way. And get my plate out of the way. And my tape out of the way. Okay, now we can take these off very carefully so we don't rip our designer paper. Okay, same with this one. We are going to take this off. Sometimes I use my finger to kind of unstick it a little bit before I stick it down. I should have brought my eraser over. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, get that out of the way. Now we're going to take this one up. Okay. And then we're going to take this, and then we're going to carefully pop this one out. And this is where sometimes, yep, and I'm going to have to run it back through a second time. Okay, but that's okay because it works well. You just stick that die back on there, stick it back down. And with just one layer, it will go right through. And one time will be enough. And sorry, it's going to shake it all over here. Thank you, Becky. Come on. It's just not cooperating with me tonight. All right, I got to grab my eraser. Because, of course, it's picking up all the little stickies, all the little dirt. Okay. And I don't care about this dirt because we're going to cover it up. But before we cover it up, I have a piece of linen thread that is about 5 inches because you want it to go here. And then we're just going to pull in some good old Scotch tape. And we're going to stick it down, and you want it to kind of be centered. Okay, so we're going to stick it down at the top where it's a little smaller. And did I bring my scissors over? Of course not. Okay, let's try again. I lost my screen. All right, let's snip that off a little bit. And then you're going to pull it snug as you can get it without curling the paper, okay? And make sure that it's really stuck down well. All right, now we're going to take this and we're going to get the stickies off from the edge of this. Shaking the camera. Okay, now, and I went ahead and I used glue on it when I stuck this down because I want to make sure that it sticks really well over. Over the top of that thread, okay? Remember, you don't need a lot, but our glue is super duper. I had one of my team members, we were talking about the haunted house, which isn't available yet, and she put 2 of them together already, and she used green glue. They highly recommend using hot glue gun, but she's not a fan of hot glue guns. So she went ahead and used our green glue and stuck together her little mansion house, which I think is awesome. Okay, so we're just lining up our circle. We're going right over the top of that thread. Absolutely. Linda, it would be a very cute, it would be a great baby card. I mean, it's just a really fun, you could put numbers on it. You could put cupcakes on it. You could do shapes in there. Okay, now I got to find, there we go. Okay, so I used the next size, so the second largest die, and I cut 2 of them. I stamped them the same. You don't have to. You could stamp different things on it. Okay, I want another one to make a Christmas card. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to slip one face down, get my hair out of it, because I don't think anybody wants it. Debbie, thanks for joining. You can catch the replay, but so far you haven't missed a lot. Yes, ma'am, except Tammy, now the dental floss, I went to do that because it's white, but the dental floss now is all the flat stuff. It works really good for cleaning your teeth, but it didn't look as nice on the card. But yes, we used to use dental floss for our thread. Okay, so again, I put tape to make sure that that stays down really good. And then we're going to glue all around to make sure that it sticks together really well over the top of that thread, because it's going to have a little bit of bulk. And of course, I Wink-a-Stella'd my ghost and the mouth and eyes of my pumpkin. Okay, and there's the hair again. Goodness. Okay, so then we're going to line our circles up. Press it down and make sure that it's sticking really well. Okay. Look at how cute. I mean, it's adorable just like that, right? All right, Tammy, you found a whole box of round floss. Well, there you go. Now you can make a whole bunch. Oh, Roseanne, it really is easy. And that's why it was like when you were talking about it, it's like, all right, let's do that. Okay, now we got to make our inside pretty. And again, I guess I need to throw that one plate away. It's getting pretty bad. Okay, so I have another piece of basic black that is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. Don't worry, we're going to decorate it so that, or make it so that you can still write your quick little message. I like short little message areas instead of big ones. Okay, then I have a piece of the polka dot that is 3 3/4 by 3 7/8. Okay, so it's going to go like that. And now as I turn it all, I'll forget which way it's got to go again. Okay, there we go. So we're lining it up like that. And then I have a basic white piece so that you can write just a quick little message, sign your name. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. Which I love. I can put love grandma, happy Halloween, love grandma, love Aunt Peggy. Okay. So look at how cute that is. Now again, because you took it through the Big Shot or the cut and emboss machine, go back over it good with the bone folder. All right, now, okay, I have a little 1/2 inch by 1 3/4 inch piece of basic white. I stamped Happy Halloween, again, out of Playful Ghosts. And I'm going to banner cut it by cutting in the center and then cutting from point to the center and point to the center. That's the best way for me to try to get it even on both sides. Go right up the middle, come in from each side, and there's my banner. Then we're going to adhere that onto a piece of 5/8 inch, and I did it longer. I did it by 2 inches to make sure that I had lots of space. Maybe I did it by 2 1/2 even, just a scrap piece. Okay, whoops, that's not straight. You guys know the huffing trick, right? If you breathe on it, it will re-moisten the adhesive so you can peel it apart without ripping your cardstock. Okay, and then we're just going to banner trim that to coordinate with the white. And then, of course, we need dimensionals on our card. Keep an eye out. I will be posting out sometime this week for my adhesive sale. I do this once a year. I give you my full demonstrator discount. Sometimes a little bit more because I use host dollars to offset some of it. So I will be posting that out. It will be dimensionals, both sizes, black dimensionals. It will be Seal, Seal Plus. It will be green glue. We'll take a look. Maybe it'll be tear and tape. I got to get that all together yet. Well, there you go, Deb. I was at an event years ago, and there was a lady beside me as we were stamping, and she just kept going, I'm like, what is she doing? And I kind of turn and look, and she caught me. And she said, you do that and you can just pull your cardstock apart. And I'm like, well, she's crazy. But I did it and it works fabulously. If it's a really big one, or if you use green glue, it does not pull apart, no matter how much you huff on that one. But on the Seal, even on the Seal Plus, if you get in there as you start to separate it and just breathe right on it, it will help pull it apart easier without tearing things. Sometimes it still does, but not always. Okay, so there is our fun spinner card. So again, just do this. Heat gun works also, but I don't always have my heat gun with me. So I always have breath with me, right? Okay, so twist it up, stick it in the envelope. And like I said, when they open the card, your little bat or your little ghost pumpkin twirls right around. How fun is that? I think the younger grandkids and definitely my nieces are going to love this. And I didn't get that centered very well at all. Goodness gracious. But it still works, right? And it looks like my tape is pulling loose. And that's why you want to make sure that your tape is really nice and tight. Okay, we'll do this one because this one's actually laying a little better. Okay, so that's it for this week. Again, keep an eye out, watch the website, but I will also try to pull some of the information. Right now, I'm also getting ready for Fall Fest this Saturday. For those of you attending, I can't wait. I will have some last minute emails for you, and then next week I'll be able to share some of the projects with you. Okay, so everybody have a fabulous week, and I will see you next Monday, which will be October October 7th, I think. That's awesome. It's like, oh my goodness, that means it'll be time for a new card sketch challenge. We'll be announcing the winner, and then we'll have a brand new challenge. Yay! All right, have a great week. We'll see you next week.